Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the power and the importance of micro tasks. I love micro tasks because they give me so much motivation throughout the day. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to become more motivated and how to actually accomplish your goals and your tasks on a daily basis as opposed to having such a long stretched goal. And if you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. So let's just jump right into it. When it comes to micro tasks, the number one micro task that really works for me is making my bed. No matter what time of the day I may be waking up, I'm going to make my bed. Like, that is just what I do. Even if it's a Saturday or a Sunday, if I'm going to go to church, or if I'm going to go out for brunch, my bed will be made. It's the first thing that I love to do. Now, some days if I'm rushing to leave the house, I'll definitely come back before the afternoon just to make my bed. Like, it's that bad, but 80 to 90% of the time I do that. How does that change my day? I make my bed, I kid you not, my entire day goes totally different. I'm happy, I'm smiling, I achieve everything after that. If I have to submit a report that day, if I have to meet with a client, if I have to create content, whatever it is, I will not procrastinate that day because I already started that day by accomplishing the first task, which is making my bed. Making your bed is so important, because it gives you also a sense of organization. Since I was a kid, growing up, I've always had a very organized room. I've always loved having a made up bed with pillows or whatever it is that I love. I also love having a very nice organized bedroom and nice organized home because those are the things that actually give me motivation to keep going. If my room is a mess, if I have dishes in my sink, or if there's something going on, or if there's some type of clutter near me, I have got to get rid of it because I will not be able to focus for the next day. So my number one micro task of the day is making my bed. Okay, making my bed. I never not do that. I can even be if I may not have anywhere to go, and if I just want to hang out in my room because I have dogs and they're not allowed in my room, I'll make sure that I have a made bed and then I'll hang out in my room. It's kind of weird. It's like my little OCD, but it works well because I see the difference in my day. If there are days that I actually leave the house without making the bed, that entire day I'm all over the place. I'm running late. I probably won't submit an assignment. I'm just all over. And I truly believe that if you start off your day by one task, for some people it's waking up and going straight to the gym. For some people it's waking up and reading the Bible or doing their daily prayers. You need to have a morning routine and it needs to always start with one thing. For me, it starts with making my bed. Next up, how I stay motivated and how I'm able to accomplish a lot of my tasks is simply by daily affirmations. I make a lot of shorts and videos about daily affirmations and how it helps me, but I kid you not, utilizing your daily affirmations on a consistent and persistent basis will determine the route of your specific day. Now remember, this video is not about a long-term goal. It's not about even a short-term goal for next week. It's about a daily goal because what you do daily determines the outcome of what you're trying to do. So for instance, let's say you want to buy a car and you need to save a down payment of $5,000. If you're not saving on a weekly or monthly or daily basis, you will not reach that $5,000. That's why it's important to have your daily goals and tasks accomplished, because regardless if you meet your long-term goal or not, if you're continuously doing these micro tasks on a persistent and consistent basis, it's inevitable you're going to get that large goal. So this video really focuses on the things that you do every day, your micro habits, your micro intricacies. Those are the little things that really make a difference when it comes to the long-term objective goal. I always say when it comes to motivating yourself and accomplishing tasks, you have to be your own motivator. You cannot expect external motivation from others, or you can't really expect external motivation from things that you cannot control. And that's why I like to be my number one motivator. And people ask me how do you stay so motivated? What keeps you motivated? For me, what keeps me motivated is my family, myself, God and the people around me and my country, like Ethiopia, back home. The type of goals that I have are so significant and large that I would love to be generous and help those around me and help those in my community. So my community, my family, my friends, the people around me, like that's what keeps motivating me to keep going. And myself, right? Like I know that I was created for a purpose. I understand my calling. I know my purpose. And I truly believe that once someone finds their calling and their purpose, it's easier to start working towards that goal or working towards that purpose. But I think once you trying to find it is the crucial part. Like trying to find what you're really created or why you're on this earth, like what that purpose is one of the most hardest things to do, which I highly recommend doing that in your early 20s, maybe mid 20s. By the time you're going towards 30, you should already understand your calling and your purpose, and you should be working towards it. Now, some people are late bloomers, which is totally fine, but always keep working towards what it is you want in life. And some people are like, I don't know what I want. You don't know what you want because you don't know what your purpose is. We talked about daily affirmations, making your bed. Next up, we're definitely going to discuss. This coffee is so good, by the way. Oh my God. Like it's so nice and dark. Like in Ethiopia, dark coffee is what we love. Staying educated. So there are a lot of people who just, once they graduate college, they kind of don't go back to keep continuously educating themselves. I always say keep yourself educated. Read at least 30 minutes a day. Research topics that are completely outside of your realm. So if you're in healthcare, you might want to read about technology. You might want to read about law. You might want to read about political science. Like there's so many different topics like geography, nature, history. There's so many different topics that we can learn about. And I always say like don't limit yourself to what you do. So if you're in healthcare, if you're in law, you want to read about and educate yourself about things that's the total opposite. That's how you learn and expand your mind. And how does this help you attain your goals? When you start to learn about different things that are going on in life, and once you start to step outside of your comfort zone, which is even on the education realm, you will start to get different ideas, different thoughts in your brains. And that's how you're able to elevate yourself. So I always say educate yourself on a different level than what you already have now. So if you're a medical doctor, maybe you should learn about art. The total opposite of medicine, right? And that way you'll have a more broader perspective on various topics, and it also helps you strengthen your intelligence, and it also helps you strengthen your emotional understanding of others, so you can be able to empathize with people and have broader perspective conversations, whether you're at a business meeting or just out mingling. And I think that once you have some type of understanding, like you don't have to be a guru or a genius in these topics, but continuously educating yourself, reading as much as you can, and researching on a daily basis or even a weekly basis can definitely help you. So we talked about making our bed, doing our daily affirmations, continuously educating ourselves, and just learning as much as we can. Those are my top 3 suggestions and recommendations on how you can elevate yourself. And I always say that whenever you have a large goal, step away from the goal. The goal does not matter. What matters is what are you doing every day to get that done. And I always say start with micro tasks, making your bed, going to the gym, eating right, cooking for yourself, cleaning, walking your pets, just spending time with family. Whatever it is that you have planned for that day, do not procrastinate, keep doing it. And then make sure that you're utilizing daily affirmations. I have a lot of videos on the daily affirmations that you should be using. And it's not a one size fits all. You use affirmations that resonate well with your life. And last but not least, keep educating yourself. Keep educating yourself, keep reading, keep researching on various topics that are totally opposite of what your career is right now. Those are my top 3 recommendations on how you can accomplish your long-term goals by focusing on the micro tasks. If you like what you're seeing, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and let me know if there's anything else that you want to learn more about. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!